Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Brew Review Crew. I'm Ron.
And I'm Corey. And you know, the Alchemist, they're known mainly for Heady Topper, and they try and focus solely on creating the best IPA in the world, but they do create other beers as well. And this one is called Petit Mutant. It's a sour ale made with cherries, so I'm excited to dive in.
Glub, 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 glub. We got to give another huge thanks to my Reddit trading partner, Parlay Hard 8, for sending us this and our Heady Topper. But I just want to focus in on this really high quality packaging. You see a can and a sticker. You know, and I know, what these cans were made for. They're Heady Topper cans.
Right.
They had a little change left in the budget to produce these stickers. And so, you know what? I think the funny kind of labeling of this, like the total lack of care to the labeling, actually intrigues me. Because I bet there's something special hiding in this can.
So I'm expecting this to be just an awesome beer, but we're gonna have to open it up and find out.
Okay, guys, I gotta tell you, I was a little surprised by the way this looked. Corey said he wasn't. I was. I thought it was gonna be more of kind of a golden color, but this is red.
But cherries really get onto everything, and so I was kind of expecting it to be red, but this is, I mean, it's murky, it's cloudy, it's got this awesome, brilliant white head to it, which is a great contrast to the red color that we're seeing here. I think it looks really rustic and nice.
Well, I gotta tell you, I have a huge affinity for cherries. I love every cherry beer I've had, to be honest. There hasn't been a single cherry beer that I thought missed the mark, and I can't wait to check this one out as well. So
right, and this is made with 3 strains of Brett.
Ooh.
Which is kind of interesting, so I'm excited to see what it smells like.
Let's find out.
I mean,
wow.
I get a lot of alcohol off the nose.
I get that kind of that lactic kind of smell, that sort of acidity that goes along with that Brett and cherries. To be honest, I get that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of cherries. I mean, there's some sweetness and a little bit of tartness. Kind of like sour cherry pie almost.
Yeah, I was going to say almost like a cherry candy or something, a very sweet, sugary cherry.
What? Yeah, it's like a cherry Jolly Rancher. That's a great description. I like that.
All right, guys. Well, Corey's over here taking selfies. Let's dive in to see how this thing tastes. Cheers.
Ooh. Whoa. Reaction, eyebrows up, because that is a mouth-puckering sour.
Wow.
Kind of like it. I mean, it is one of those just really intriguing sweet and sour profiles that kind of balance each other out.
Yeah, I miss having a sour like this. I mean, I feel like the sours we've had lately have all been very mild. This is not. This is a very in-your-face pucker sour. It's awesome. I love it. Very, very cherry. I'm getting if you remember that Fun Dip that Willy Wonka used to make, where you would dip the stick in, and you almost pucker your mouth at how sour that was. And Warheads, and Jolly Ranchers, and Laffy Taffy, candied sweetness.
They used to make a sour spray that when I was in junior high, it was the thing to do. It was how many can you take? 4 sprays up! And that's what it reminds me of. It's almost like a throwback for me to kind of get those flavors again. But something I've never experienced quite in beer before, and I kind of like it. I think it's really good. This
is kind of borderlining on those flavors of cherry wine. Well, guys, I really want to say thank you again to Parlay, because this guy sent us this beer, and it's phenomenal.
Delicious. I mean, Ron, what would you give this if you were supposed to rate it?
I mean, for a sour cherry ale, there's not that many of them out there. I would give it a 95. The Britannomyces makes its presence known in a very nice sour way. I love the cherry flavor. I think it's kind of a cool look. I think all around it's a great beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna go 96 for two times in a row. 2 96s. It's just one of those beers that the more I dive into it, the more I like it, and it just keeps me coming back. And I mean, there's not much more I could say. It is an A beer. It is something that the Alchemist should keep producing. Please.
This is the great thing about craft beer. This is so different than KBS and so different than Heady Topper, but it's still beer. And it just shows you the range that these brewers are able to accomplish. And it's so cool.
Guys, thanks for checking out another episode of the Brew Review Crew. I mean, it's not every day that we get to try a great sour like this, and I'm glad that we had the chance. And again, one last shout out to Parlay 8, because he really hooked us up with something that's really unique and delicious.
Absolutely. And remember,
We're the Brew Review crew.
We'll review.
A brew for you.
Cheers. Hey guys, like that review? Click on the video for our previous episode.
You want to check out your favorite beer by the style? Click on the logo in the top left corner.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheers.
Let me take a selfie. Let me take a selfie. Oh, let me take a selfie. Sorry. I'm done.
We know where that one's going.